In the last video, we saw the 4 different types of transformations and we did some practice problems on identifying that which transformation was used. Now we are going to study each of the 4 transformations one by one and we will practice some questions on each of the transformations. Starting with translation. So as we have seen previously that translation means sliding or shifting or moving something from one place to another. The best word to describe translation is sliding. So here are 4 rules which depict how you can slide a figure or an object in 4 different ways. So you can slide an object towards left, which is the first rule. And if you have to slide this, for example, this triangle towards the left, then this is the rule that you need to apply. So you will subtract some number from the x coordinate. Then if you want to slide this triangle towards the right side, then you will have to add some number to the x coordinate. Then if you have to slide this figure downwards, then you will have to subtract something from the y coordinate, and if you have to move this figure upwards, then you'll have to add something to the y coordinate. For example, let's say that I want to slide this triangle down by 3 units. So the rule for shifting down is this one. So that means I need to subtract 3 from the y coordinates of all the points of this triangle. So right now, first of all, let's write down the coordinates. Point A has coordinates 4, 5. Point C has coordinates 7, 2. Point B has coordinates 4, 2. Now when we will shift this triangle down by 3 units, then we will have to subtract 3 from all the y coordinates. So this one will become 4, 5 minus 3 is 2. This one will become, see, no change is going to happen to the x coordinate. This one will become 2 minus 3, that is -1. And B, point B will become 4, 2 minus 3 is again -1. Now let's draw the image for this. So point A will be at 4, 2. So 4, 2 will be this point. Then we have 4, -1. 4, -1 is this point. So this is this point now becomes A dash. And point B has now shifted to 4, -1. So this is B dash. And point C is now at 7, -1. So 7, -1. So this is C dash. And the new triangle, let's connect the 3 points. So this is the new triangle A dash, B dash, C dash. It has been translated down by 3 units. Now let's do some practice problems on translations. So here we have to graph the image after applying this translation which says 3 units up and 2 units left. So if you look at point H, what we can do is let's just write the coordinates of G and H. So G right now is 6, 0. H right now is -4, 2. and after applying the translation, 3 units up and 2 units left. So what will happen to 6 comma 0? So if you're moving 2 units left, so 6, you'll have to subtract 2 from 6, 6 minus 2, and 3 units up, so that will be 0 plus 3. So this point G will become 4 comma 3. This will be G dash, and let's write for H. H right now is negative 4 comma 2, and we apply 2 units left, so negative 4 minus 2, and 3 units up, so 2 plus 3, so we get negative 6 comma 5. This will be the new H. So let's plot these 2 points first. So new H is negative 6 comma 5, negative 6 comma 5, negative 6 comma 5, that's this point. And so this point is your H dash, and G dash is 4 comma 3, 4 comma 3, 4 comma 3. Let's just connect these 2 points. This is G dash, and the next point we can actually make a guess. So it will be like this, because you know all the lines will be parallel. These 2 figures will be exactly congruent. So I'm just taking a guess for H dash, actually F dash. So this is the new image. Let's do one more problem. Graph the image of trapezoid TUVW after a translation of 10 units right and 5 units down. So 10 units right. So this time I'm not gonna write the coordinates of the points. I'll just simply move 10 units right and 5 units down. So if I take this line VW shifted 10 units right, so right now it is at negative 2. If you shifted 10 units right, it will be over here. So I'm then straight away gonna draw this line V dash W dash. So this is V dash W dash, and similarly then let's draw U dash T dash. So right now UT is at negative 8, you shifted right, so it will come over here. So this is U dash T dash, and then we can simply connect U dash V dash and T dash W dash. And we forgot to move it 5 units down. So this is just the 10 units right part. Remember, we also have to shift it 5 units down. So if you remember, in the first video we saw questions where numbers were written 1, 2 and 3, and we had to guess which transformation has been used. Okay, so in the third figure we have to shift it 5 units down. Okay, so this is right now at 2, so this will come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here, this point over here. So this is the final U dash T dash. W dash is right now at negative 1. We have to shift it 5 units down, so it will come at negative 6. and V dash, which is at 9, by shifting it 5 units down, it will come at 4. So that's the final figure. So that's how we do translations. Now let's also do a problem where a translation is given to us and we will have to write the rule. For example, in this one, C dash D dash is a translation of CD. Line segment C dash D dash is a translation of line segment CD. Write the translation rule. So just pick up one point. So this is the original, this is the pre-image. So just pick up point D. So the coordinates of point D right now are -8, -4. Then it looks like it was shifted towards right by how many units? 8 units till 0 and then 4 units after 0. So 12 units right. And what is the change in the upward direction? So right now it is 4 units below. So we have to shift it 4 units up, and then it's here 7 units up. So 4 plus 7. That is 11 units up. So what will be the rule? So if you have x comma y, we have to do x plus 12 and y plus 11.